The last passenger. One quiet night on a dark road, with nothing in sight. It was just my headlights, cutting through thick fog, and soft radio static playing in the background. I used to drive night shifts for a rideshare app in northern Alaska. Most rides were drunk tourists, airport pickups. Nothing unusual until I picked up the last passenger. It was almost 2:30 in the morning when the request came through. No profile picture, no rating. Just a pickup location, a road deep in the woods outside town. I almost declined it, but the fare was huge. Though when I pulled up, nobody was there, just the trees and fog, and one old payphone standing beside the road. Then the rear passenger door opened by itself, and the seat creaked softly. I looked in the mirror, and a woman was sitting in the back seat. I swear she hadn't been there a second earlier. She wore a dark gray coat, soaked with water, with her long black hair hanging over her face. Where are you headed?" I asked. Silence. Then she slowly lifted one pale finger and pointed forward. The app still showed no destination. But every time I slowed down, she whispered softly and distorted, "Keep driving." So I did. The farther we drove, the worse the fog got. Soon I couldn't even see the road anymore. Then my radio turned on by itself. Radio announcer. "Police are still searching for the missing rideshare driver who vanished on Route 9 3 years ago tonight. Authorities say his vehicle was found abandoned near Blackwater Bridge." That's when I noticed something in the rearview mirror. The woman wasn't blinking, and her eyes weren't human. They looked cloudy, swollen, like she'd been underwater for a long time. Then water started dripping from the ceiling of my car. Drip, drip, drip. I looked back and her mouth was hanging open impossibly wide, spilling black water onto the seat. I slammed on the brakes. The car skidded sideways and stopped inches from the edge of a bridge. The same bridge from the radio report. Hands shaking, I turned around to look at her. The back seat was empty, but written in the fogged-up window were 6 words. "You were supposed to drive faster." The police found me the next morning sitting in my car, engine still running. They asked why I was parked at Blackwater Bridge for 8 hours. I told them about the woman. The officer went pale. Then he asked me something I'll never forget. "Officer, did she have long black hair and a gray coat?" I nodded. He slowly pulled out an old missing persons photo. It was her. The woman disappeared after getting into a rideshare car 3 years earlier.